Wow, what an exciting end to round one. I'm Matt McIntyre, co-founder of Brackets for Good.
And I'm Matt Duncan, the other Matt, co-founder of Brackets for Good.
That's right. So we had an amazing end to round one, and we're going to start with the round one total. An unbelievable $76,668 were donated in the first round of Brackets for Good. That's unbelievable.
Unreal.
Unreal. It more than quadruples our last year total, which is unbelievable. So we're just thrilled to share that. We're also thrilled to share that in the last hour of Brackets for Good, round one, we had over $20,000 were donated. Unbelievable, just unbelievable. And then finally, the number of donors, right? Did you have that stat?
Unbelievable. 935 donors donated in the entire first round of Brackets for Good 2014. Unbelievable. What was our first year total? Our last year's total in the entire tournament?
588, the entire tournament. So this is unreal. We just want to take a minute and thank everybody for everything they've done so far. And unfortunately, every contest there's kind of somebody who gets dropped off, but luckily in Brackets for Good, everybody wins. So you're walking away with money, you're walking away with new opportunities to continue to push your mission. So let's dive into some highlights from the first round.
We're going to start off with the first person division. This division saw a bunch of first-time Brackets for Good competitors, and wow, what matchups we had. We featured the My Sister's Place versus Purchase, which was the closest matchup Brackets for Good has ever seen. A 10-point difference advanced Purchase into the next round. And we move on down through the bracket. Yet another close contest with a phenomenal buzzer beater was Teen Works coming in at the last seconds to oust Flight 1. What an unbelievable division this is turning out to be. I think everybody needs to pay attention to what's happening here, because one of these groups could end up taking home the $10,000 from our title sponsor, Vallejo.
I agree with you. Let's jump now in the Ellen Henderson division. A couple big highlights that we saw, unprecedented. Brooks Place, wow. What an organization that we had no idea how well they would do, and have really come out and shown themselves. 2,366 points in the first round. And the other one, surprising upset really, was the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. They overtook veteran Brackets for Good tournament player Jamison Camp in the first round to advance to round two. I mean, we got a lot of big hitters in this one, and a lot of people that have gone untested so far. So this group may have the donors to drive the extra mile.
A lot of returning organizations, and only 2 of those advanced from this round. Unbelievable. On to the City Mark division. City Mark division saw another close matchup with the Exodus Refugee Immigration Incorporated advancing in a very close matchup against the Social Health Association of Indiana. A group that we are all keeping our eyes on is the Neighborhood Christian Legal Clinic. This group has proven they know what they're doing on marketing, certainly. Unbelievable efforts from this crew. I'm really paying attention to these guys. These guys might be the Cinderella story of Brackets for Good 2014.
That's right, man. Thanks for that. Now, let's take a look at the Moby division. We had a lot of action in the Moby division. Wow, some of these numbers were unbelievable. To pick highlights is even hard to do, but let's jump into one that really jumps out at all of us. Gleaners Food Bank of Indiana being upset by the Indy Neighborhood Housing Partnership. Wow, that battle has been going on all week. They've been dancing back and forth. Finally, we had to crown a winner, and it was the INHP. Unreal. The second one that comes up to mind for me is the Kiwanis Foundation of Indianapolis versus the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. This matchup was all Kiwanis until maybe Thursday night, maybe earlier today. The point was, Juvenile Diabetes fought and fought and fought and fought, tried to get back into it. Unfortunately, it was too little too late. This is the exciting part about Brackets for Good. We're only advancing into round two. We have a lot more competition to handle, to get our hands on, and to tell you all about. So, moreover than anything, this is competitive giving, and everybody wins. So we appreciate your support. We appreciate what you do. Thank you for everything that's going on. And please, jump and log on to indianapolis.bracketsforgood.org, and we'll see you in round two.
Game on.